All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Giveaway Show. That's episode number 83. We just celebrated this past Monday night, episode number 100 of Monday Halls Live. But hey, this is the Giveaway Show, our Wednesday night live stream that's all about giving away cool stuff into the comic community. And man, we've got some cool stuff to go over tonight. We're going to be talking about Blue Beetle and the results of that debut. We're going to be talking about channel memberships here on the channel, and then we're going to be talking about we're going to have a special market watch segment from Mr. Collector and much more. So stay tuned. We can't wait to get this thing going. We'll see you in just a minute. What's up, everybody? We're glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight for the Giveaway Show. This is our Wednesday night weekly live stream where we tackle some of the biggest topics that are going on in the comic book and comic book movie community. But in addition to that, we also do awesome giveaways. And guess what? Yep, this whole stack of books is going out the door tonight. I'm going to go over them in just a minute as soon as I've brought out our panel in just a second. But hey, a couple of things that we're going to be doing tonight that I want to make you aware of. We're going to be talking about channel memberships on Carl's Collects Comics. You've been waiting for them for a few months now. They are live now. They are live here on the channel. I'm going to be going over those, answering questions about those tonight. You might even get a sample or two of some of the stuff that we're offering, because there's some stuff that you have never seen on another channel be done for you. But we're going to get to that in just a second. A couple of quick reminders about here at the channel. This is not the only this is not the only live stream that we do here on the channel. We also have a Monday night one that is part of the Monday night lineup. That's a collection of YouTube channels that have gotten together. This was from from a couple weeks ago. It starts with Izzyverse NYC at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central, followed by S Vaughn 82 at 7:30 Eastern. Geek Out with Roscoe hits at 8:35 p.m. and he also shares that with our brother TM Nerdy. Y'all keep TM Nerdy in your prayers and send positive vibes his way. He is not doing well. He's put out that he is actually in the hospital right now. 22 Comics follows that at 9 p.m. Also following along is Cup O Comics, and then yours truly, Carl's Collects Comics, for our Monday night live stream, formerly known as Monday Halls Live, but launching with a new title, a new cast, and a whole different vibe. So we're looking forward to sharing that with you in 2 weeks from this past Monday. 2 weeks from this past Monday, we'll be going live with a brand new Monday night live stream. I'm looking forward to that. Really cool stuff that we're going to do with that one. But just in case you wanted to see the last episode of the show known as Monday Halls Live, was episode number 100. We had our good buddy Jake from Spec Tales on. Jesus, who you pictured here, was not feeling well and had to bow out. But great episode. We talked about our Grail Tales. Some big books were shown. Paul was green with envy in the chat because he's never even dreamed of having so big. So lots of fun there. But also, in addition to tonight and this past Monday night, we also have a third live stream this week. That's right. We're doing a creator interview this Friday night at 10 p.m. Central with John Dexter, the creator behind Alpha Dogs and Dime Store Detective. He's got a Kickstarter currently running. He's going to come on. We're going to take a look at some art, hear about the stories, hear about his creator's journey, and a lot of other cool stuff this Friday night at 10 p.m. Central. Man, so we've got a ton of stuff going on here on the channel. In addition, like I said, we're going to be talking about channel memberships in just a little bit. But before we do that, as always, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Yeah, let's do, we got 2 books that we're going to be doing within the first 15 minutes of the show going live. This is the early bird one to reward all those who are hanging out in the chat ahead of time. We're going to be giving away 2 vintage books. That's right, 2 together vintage books. A copy of Cloak and Dagger #1 and New Mutants #100. The purple cover. And it is a direct. These are not near mint copies, but hey, fun copies, and low grade is better than no grade. These are going up in less than 10 minutes. Then for the bigger giveaway later on, we're going to be doing 3 books, all Miles Morales centered. This is the Halloween extravaganza copy of Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. Also going to be giving away What If Miles Morales Became Captain America #1. Last book, recent, love this iconic cover. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man #6 from the Marvel Icon variant from the current run. These 3 books, all 3 of these books are going to be given away at about 50 minutes past the hour as we come up on 11 o'clock. So plenty of giveaways that we're going to be doing tonight. In addition, we'll be talking about channel memberships. Looking forward to that. And we have a special gift for people that decide to commit to channel membership tonight. Tonight only. There's only 5 of them. We're going to be doing a very special giveaway for the first 5 people to commit and go ahead and sign up for channel memberships. And yeah, but I can't wait to share that with you in just a minute. And we'll let Weapon X share that. But hey, before we do that, let me go ahead and bring out the rest of the cast for tonight. Now, keep in mind, Mr. Collector is a little bit sick tonight, so he's going to be hanging backstage. He's not going to come out until it's time for the Market Watch, because I just told him, we talked on the phone, and I said, hey, man, I want you to rest yourself. Don't overdo it on the show tonight. So I want you to hang back, and then when it's time for Market Watch, we'll bring you out. So he's here. He's hanging out in the green room. He can hear everything, but he's just not going to see him until we bring him out. But you've heard him murmuring and muttering in the background because he just can't keep his mouth shut. Here he is, folks. The person that you came to see tonight. Let me go ahead and bring live Mr. Paul.
All right. Thank you all for being here tonight. Me and Billy are going to give you all the proper review of Blue Beetle. I don't care what happens to us tonight, right, Billy? You liked the movie, didn't you, Billy? Oh, okay. Well, that's not a good start. All right. And since it's Blue Beetle, I'll be giving away this. This is like the store exclusive Blue Beetle movie poster. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like
I want that. How can I get that?
Well, you're gonna have to, and then it's all foily in the bag. Blue Beetle.
Wow.
So this will be given away since we're talking about Blue Beetle. Too.
Keep in mind, folks, when Paul does a giveaway, the Carl's Collects Comics channel nor the giveaway show can guarantee when you will get that book.
Oh, it's going to be delivered to Carlo.
No, it's shipping out from Paul.
Blue Beetle, guys.
All right, so let's keep it moving to Ron to Weapon X. Weapon X, say hi to everybody.
Evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
What the hell kind of handshake was that?
Another giveaway. It's a Navy handshake. We used to board the boats for the Navy. Paul, you remember that?
You board the boat like that.
Remember to come aboard?
I'll tell you better.
Forrest Gump.
You probably said that when the ship went underway.
So yeah, we're looking forward to the review of Blue Beetle here and see what Paul's critique is on it. I heard Paul had to go twice to go see it because the first time they kicked him out, so he actually had to go back in, buy another ticket.
No, what had happened is me and Billy went, and I forgot Billy. So I had to go back.
So, looking forward to it.
All right, hey, let's go ahead and do some chat shout outs because we got a ton of people hanging out in the chat tonight. Wait, what?
Oh, Yates!
We have a first member.
Wow.
Gerald Yates. What's up, Gerald Yates? Congratulations and welcome. Hey, you know what? Weapon X, let's go ahead and show him what he's going to get sent to him.
You want to hype it up and say?
Yeah, okay, so check this out. This is one of the coolest, most iconic comic series out there where we found a very special set. It's only going to the first 5 people to commit to channel memberships. This is the Batman The Dark Knight Returns box set featuring a copy of Batman The Dark Knight Returns and a Batman mask. Picture of Paul wearing the mask not included.
That thing is sealed. Wow.
Any tier of membership that you choose will get one. It's the first 5 that will get these. And of course, they'll ship out the second month of your membership. but these will be claimed for you. Gerald Yates is first on there. That's right. You have to just sign up tonight. Any tier will do. There's 3 tiers. We're going to go over them later. Any tier will do. And then once you've signed up, you'll be put on the list. Only 5 of these are being given away tonight, and they'll be shipped out the second month of your channel membership.
So Yates says he didn't understand the tiers. Can you explain that to him?
Absolutely. Hey, we're going to go through all the tiers tonight. We're going to go through all of them. We are going to go to go to the different questions. We do. Bottom tier collector says, chat, I'm going to get to you in just a second. I know there's going to be a ton of questions, especially about what some of these things are. All right. He says, I need one of those hip hop air horn sound effects for the prize. All right. Gerald Yates. Yes, buddy. Don't worry. We're going to make sure that everybody understands every single tier that we're going to be putting out there. Okay.
So Weapon saying there's 5 of these boxes that will be for the first 5 guys.
5 of those. There are 5 of those that are going to go out to the first 5 people to sign up tonight. We're going to be getting to that in just a moment. So he has shown that off. We're gonna show it off throughout the rest of the night. We are going to be doing our first giveaway of the night. But let's get to the chat real quick, because I know there's a bunch of you hanging out here in the chat, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows exactly what the channel memberships are and what parts you're going to be, what you'll be receiving for each of those channel memberships. But thank y'all for continuing to support the channel in all the different ways, and we'll also touch base on those as well, different ways. So what's up? We see first Las Cruces 1971 says, hooray! Woohoo! He's excited because he won last week. I think it was last week or the week before, and he got his win, and he posted it on Instagram. El Green Machine says, and away we go. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Happy new comic book day. That's right, to everybody here. There I am popping in and saying hi to everybody. Jonathan Dotson says, hello, comic family. Glad to see you here. Weapon X says, is it time? Of course it's time. Brooklyn Bourne says, Mrs. Collect sent Carlos to the store.
Pearson.
She gave me a list of comics. She said, you need to get rid of these comics. These are your giveaways that you're giving away. David Dodson says, hello, good to see you. Las Cruces letting everybody know where he's holding it down, which is New Mexico. Hi, Evil Twin. We got the twins hanging out, spare parts to one another. Here I am letting everybody know the down low of what was going on in the Collects household. All right, Lucian Darth says, hello, everyone. Hey, Agu Rhythm, good to see you hanging out as well. Tony NY Jr. says, evening all. Jonathan Dotson says, did Paul tell on you again? He sure did. He sent pictures of books that he bought and said that I bought them. So all my comic book bags got searched when I got in the house tonight. It was inconvenient, but I said, yeah, this is payback for the time that I went into the LCS and told them Paul that I had bought his layaway book.
Yeah.
He was pretty upset. I love that. That's Southern Comic Geek says hashtag Paul's fault. Right? Yep, it sure is. Jagilada says, hello, Carlos and everybody. Good to see you here. Nerd Mazing, what's up? Hello, also great to be here with everyone. Glad to see you. Y'all make sure and click on his channel. He's got some of the best geeky product reviews that are out there today. Great stuff. Liz Barnes says, hashtag Team Paul. She is Paul's current biggest fan. Watches him on all the shows. Glad to have you with us as well, Liz. You know we love Paul just as much as you do.
Thank you, Miss Barnes.
Everybody in the comic book community. Good to see you. Joffrey Castro says, hello, everyone. Paul is here, it sounds like. Yep, we can't keep him quiet. Mr. Collector, so Mr. Collector is sick. I told him to rest his voice. He's going to come on for Market Watch a little bit later in the show, but he is backstage. He can hear what we're saying, and he is here. So y'all make sure and drop him a line. Tell him, send prayers and positive vibes his way. A lot of people that are sick and dealing with things right now in the community. Might go and do a prayer at the end of the episode. But yeah, just lots of stuff, lots of people that are sick and just different things going on. So make sure and reach out to our fellow community members, because we don't want anybody to be sick and dealing with stuff. David Dotson says hello, Paul and Billy. L Green says hello, Billy and Paul. All right, Mr. Collector, there he is. Lucian, just for that, I'm entering 4 times. There he is. All right, Nerd Mason says hashtag love for Paul. Nice.
There you go, nerd.
I don't know why the stream wouldn't show up on my feed. I'm not sure. Make sure to hit the check the notification bell. Make sure that you got that. Let's see. Do we have to say we came to see Paul to win? You sure don't. All right.
You sure do.
Dotson says Ben Paul's poster. All right. Awesome giveaway, Paul. Yes, it is an awesome giveaway. I want to win that. Hey, there's Gerald Yates popping in and becoming a YouTube channel member. Awesome to see that. Let's see. El Green Machine says, I can't join till the 3rd. Hey, that's totally okay. Let's see. Bottom tier collector says, Carl sees one of those hip hop air horn sound effects for the prize side. Really? I really did not understand the tiers. That's okay because we're going to go through them one by one. There's 3 tiers. We're going to go through them. I've got graphics made up and everything. We're going to make sure that everybody understands exactly what they are. There's also going to be a video of me explaining just the tiers that'll go live on the channel as well this weekend. Let's see. This is kind of like a sneak preview night for everybody to take a look at what we've got, see what the offerings are, and make a decision. Let's see. Lucian Darth says, me and you both. El Green Machine, bottom tier collector says, never seen a creator go so far to give back to members. Respect. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Pearson, good evening. Oh, Pearson has joined.
Yep, he's joined.
Thank you for jumping into the water, or jumping in. The water is just fine. All right, Serge Henderson, I'm so sorry you're sick, Mr. Collector. I hope you get well too, because I was just sick for a few days ago. Man, I hope you're feeling better, Serge. I really do. Sorry to hear that you were sick. He says, hello, Paul. How are you tonight?
Yep, Serge.
Weapon X, how are you? El Green Machine says, Mr. Collector, feel better soon. And then Carlos DLR, what's up? He says, good evening, Carlos, Paul, and chat. Hey, we're glad that every one of you is hanging out with us tonight. So we're glad that you're here hanging out. We got multiple things to be talking about, so I'm looking forward to a great show. Let me go ahead and bring the rest of the panel on screen, and we're going to go ahead and get things started. So first topic, we have a giveaway to do. That's right. All right. The first topic that we're going to be talking about is the Blue Beetle results. They are just mixed.
Yep,
we're going to talk about that in a. All right.
I'm ready.
So here we go. Enter to win. If you want to enter to win these 2.
Oh, wow.
You're going to put hashtag Blue Paul.
Don't put that hashtag.
Blue Paul. All right. If you want to
there we go.
Books that you're going to get, Cloak and Dagger #1 and New Mutants #100. These are not near mint copies, but hey, low grade.
Neither is Paul.
Both of these books are going to the lucky winner. It's not winner's choice. Both of them are going. All right. So for all my folks waiting for
which one do they get to pick?
We're going to make sure and do that, and then let's see.
Look at Mississippi getting in. Look at Mississippi getting in.
Yeah, they're gonna jump in for this one.
Hold on, you're out, Mississippi.
Been in the blue room tonight. Maybe so. See, all right, I'm pulling up the StreamYard giveaway tool right now.
All right, Green Machine's out. I got Mississippi out. Let's see what else I got out of here.
I think Mississippi.
Oh, Mr. Collector, you're out because you can't read. It says Paul Clues. Blues Clues Paul.
Blues Clues? That's a good one. Who put that? Oh.
Hashtag Billy. There you go. You see that, Billy? Billy's so excited, right, Billy?
Blue Billy.
So excited.
Nice.
Here we go.
So where'd you get that from, Paul? You took it from the movie theater or what?
No, this ain't from the movie theater. It was an exclusive comic book. It's not the. It's the Blue Beetle #1, but it is the movie poster variant.
All right.
And it's all nice and shiny right there. It's a beetle.
Nice.
And then I'll let y'all know where it went when he became Blue Beetle. So
all right.
Me and George Lopez know where it went.
All right, folks, here we go. So it is hashtag Blue Paul in order to win, to get a chance to win these first 2 vintage books that we're going to be giving away tonight. Here we go. Let's see.
Good question, Brooklyn Born.
Gets us Billy. None, Brooklyn Born. Brooklyn Born.
Yeah, that's
you,
an
Billy.
upcoming tier that we're going to be doing.
No, it ain't. Billy, where you going, Billy? Don't leave, Billy.
All right, folks. We're going to give it just another couple minutes for you to enter to win, but these are 2 books going out to you this weekend. Can't wait to send these out to
Is there a
winner
Pac-Man?
here in the channel. We got 2 channel members.
Oh yeah, it is. There is a Pac-Man book in the back. Yep, it's a Pac-Man book in the back. Spectrum. Oh, Special Comics is from Special Comics. I think they know. I don't remember.
Special Comics?
Yeah, it's Special Comics with a Pac-Man symbol in the back. Yep. Thanks to Pearson and Yates being channel members now.
Indeed, yeah.
You'll get pictures of Carlos and Weapon and Collector. Yep.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
I don't know. Carlos is meditating over there, guys. So we're waiting for a little bit.
No. I'm preparing a little piece of little work of art.
Oh Lord, he's gonna be asking you all the questions like back then.
Yep. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see. We got 17 entries getting ready to roll. Go ahead and get it in there. Hashtag.
How many we got in the chat?
Here we go. In 3.
Good luck, guys.
2, 1.
Good luck.
Here we go.
Let's see if Carlos wins. Carlos. Let's see if he does it like last time. Oh, Castro!
You found the horn.
He found it. He's like, ding.
Nice.
Brooklyn Born, a new member.
Nice. Thank
You ain't getting Billy, Brooklyn Born. That ain't happening, but Brooklyn Born, you ain't getting Billy. Come on,
All right, Brooklyn. We're gonna do our best to kidnap Billy for you, Brooklyn Born.
Brooklyn Born, you can't get Billy.
All right. Hey, couple of fun or just a couple of reminders about the giveaways here on the giveaway show. We do cover shipping and handling in the lower 48. And our international folks, we will cover up to $16. We do ask that you wait and let a box build up. I know we've got I think Guillaume is building a box right now. Or we can ship it to somebody stateside for you. But we do, to help kind of manage costs and get better books and more books. We do try to go ahead and do this, do it that way with international. Also, even if you have won before, even if you just won last week, please still send your shipping information or just some kind of a note so that it pops up to the top of the feed, because the feed in Instagram direct messages is just slammed with tons of messages. So I want to make sure yours get to the top. So make sure every time that you win, just shoot me a quick direct message or a quick email and say, hey, I just won. Here's my shipping info again. Or, hey, I just won, but my shipping info is already at the top of the chat. So thank y'all so much for doing that to help things go smoother. The books have been going out the week of. So you should be getting your books pretty quickly. We've got a better system now. And we do not ever have books off site that are offered for giveaways anymore, or if they are spur of the moment, then it is up to the cast member to get it out on their own. So cool. Wow. I'm glad that you got it. David Dotson, I got the books you sent. Thank you. Awesome. Good to know. All right. So awesome. Hey, let's keep it moving. So let's bring up the first subject of the night is Blue Beetle. All right, the movie came out. So I called last week, and you said you have it queued up here, right? Weapon.
Yeah, it's queued up right there.
Okay.
There may be an ad.
Yeah, there's an ad. Because now we're we got ads.
So just FYI.
While they're
Okay.
doing that, thank you guys for doing the channel membership. We got 2 more boxes left. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that means a lot. We can actually get collector more cases of water now.
And y'all will be able to get pictures of Carlos and Weapon and
Yeah.
Collector.
All right. So here we got this pulled up, folks. Okay, so this was last week when I was predicting how Blue Beetle was going to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up right now.
Look at me. I'm like,
play it
oh
for
my
y'all.
God. Oh my God.
Let's see, where is it? Okay, here we go. End of 40 plus million. 40 million or more. So that's my call.
40 million.
Yeah, that would be a very to me, just note, like, kind of considering numbers, that would be a really healthy opening weekend for it, considering the landscape, considering everything else. Like, it to me, if it hit 40 million, that's a good solid number. It's not as high as I'm sure they would like it to go, and I'm not saying that's the highest it'll go, but I think if it breaks 40 million, it's a pretty, then it's doing all right. All right. So that was my prediction from last week. I was asking, yeah. So the deal. Here's the deal. This movie has been talked about a lot because there's like kind of 3 classifications of people when it comes to this movie. The folks that want it to do well, the folks that don't want it to do well, and then the folks that don't want DC to do well. So you got 3 kind of different groups. It's an important movie to me personally because it's the first major studio to drop a Hispanic superhero. Of course, we've had Zorro movies before, and we had Namor pop up in a movie, but he wasn't leading the movie. And he was, he didn't start as a Hispanic superhero. So I don't know. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But this was the first headliner, first one where where a Hispanic superhero is the lead. So I was really pulling for it. I packed up my girls and took it because this is what I've wanted since 2018, since Black Panther came out. I've wanted kind of the Hispanic version of that to be able to take nephews, son, now daughters to go see it. They absolutely loved it. They just loved it. I got them the little Blue Beetle backpack thing that they could get. My wife enjoyed it. And this is to me, this is one of the big things that's telling, because we're going to kind of get into the analysis of why it didn't perform as well as people wanted it to and as well as it needed to. My wife said this because my wife has been now to see both The Flash and Blue Beetle in theaters. We went to The Flash for Father's Day, and then we went to Blue Beetle for just to see it and support it on opening weekend. And my wife said to me afterwards, she said, I really like that movie. I wish there hadn't been as much cussing, but she said, I really like that movie because I understood what was going on in it. And she said, that when we came to see The Flash, I felt like I missed out on a lot of things because I didn't know who all the characters were. And then that's, I had shown them movies ahead of time to get ready for it. And so I think that's something that's kind of key and critical here. But we'll get back to it in just a second. So I wanted to initially get, Gerald, I am actually, I'm Hispanic. I'm 100% Mexican American. So
You were Jewish?
yeah, he thought I was Jewish. I'm not. But yeah. So hey, I'm gonna bring the panel back. I'm gonna bring the cast back on. We're gonna give them thoughts about it, and then we're gonna go. Hey, we're gonna come to you, the chat, and see what you've got. Now, obviously, I really wanted this film to do well. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's hit the box office first. So Blue Beetle box office numbers from its opening weekend. It ended up
42 million.
It ended up landing at 25.2 million for the opening weekend domestically. Yeah. Now, here's the deal. yeah, even here, you look at the headlines are really all over the place. Some people say weekend box office results: Blue Beetle finally dethrones Barbie. Blue Beetle, Warner Brothers boss blames Hurricane for disappointing box office. Blue Beetle box office: the movie that dethroned Barbie offers another cure for something. Blue Beetle posts second lowest DC Extended Universe opening weekend. Yeah, so they're back and forth. The headlines are back and forth with even just kind of how they're treating it. Some are positive, some are negative. It's really kind of it's a mixed bag. So real quick, just the numbers to go over so everybody knows where we're at. On opening day, Blue Beetle earned $10 million. It earned $25.4 million domestically and $43.4 million overall. And then let's see it. And Blue Beetle earned actually took in 10.6 in IMAX as well. So it did beat out everything else to hit number one, but it's still, it still didn't perform to the top of the box office projections, which they were saying that 30 million was the top end that they were hoping for it to hit. So to exceed box office projections, it would have needed to made more than 30 million, and those were the most recent box office projections that they were putting out. So it's really depending on, it's kind of a Rorschach test in some ways, because depending on where you're coming from and kind of your personal history leading up to the film, depending on that, I think that's going to be the prism through which a lot of people view it. So it's interesting, but we'll get into it. Let me bring the cast out, and we're going to get some feedback and thoughts on it. So guys, what did y'all have both of you seen it already? Okay, so let's get Weapon. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed the movie. I'm one of the anti-DC Succeed guys. I'll admit that. I don't agree or like DC, but this actually surprised me. I was actually surprised by it. It wasn't the greatest. I can't tell you, I didn't get that feeling when I saw Iron Man for the first time with the MCU. It wasn't that type of feeling, but it was kind of a feeling where I saw it, like Carlos said, we got to see, some Hispanic characters on scene, taking the main role, taking the main lead, and
you
just
seem
kind of
so
that,
excited.
You
seem so excited.
Yeah, and so like I said, I took me and the wife and the little one, and the wife said she enjoyed it as well. She was surprised too, but she said it was a really good movie. She told her friends at her work, so some of them went to go see that. And the little one, she doesn't know a lot about the superheroes, but she enjoyed it. I mean, she got a kick out of. There's some scenes in there where she got a kick out of it, and she enjoyed it. So overall, yeah, I mean, I think it was a good movie. I think if they decide to move forward, I think it's a good foundation. It's going to be one of those ones where it may not start off, with a bang, but it's going to be one of those ones that has legs that kind of grows towards the end there. So it's probably going to start making maybe the same amount for them for a while, and then kind of recoup that way. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the movie. So definitely a thumbs up for me. Or how are we doing it, Paul? 3, 4.
It's the number of of Dapper Dans.
4 Dapper Dans.
What? You told me like a quarter Dapper Dan or something.
A quarter. Well, that was before he got his haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, real quick, just so y'all know where I land on it, I did write up a little review that I posted on Instagram. I'll probably make a separate video about it for this upcoming weekend, but I gave it a 9.4 out of 10 because I used the grading scale. All right, let's go to the bitter troll amongst us and let him have his say.
All right, like I said, I felt bad at Blue Beetle because I went with Billy and I left him there. I don't know what I was thinking, but
wait, what?
I went back and got Billy back. Didn't you like it, Billy? Oh, okay, you didn't like it. All right, well, like Weapon and Carlos was saying, it was a Hispanic movie, and you could tell when you were watching it, like if you have Hispanic women like that are really Hispanic women. Like my mom's from Guatemala. She came to this country. When I went to Guatemala, they were always watching the novellas or whatever that was, and they were putting that in the movie, and I thought that was really cool. A lot of the people that were at the theater with me didn't really know the Blue Beetle character, but I guess it was Hispanic, and it reached home to a lot of people. Like if you're Hispanic in a Hispanic household, they pretty much hit that right on the money. Like everything that I was seeing was like, it looked like I went to a Hispanic household, and that's what you saw in there. The families together, you got a bunch of people living in the same house, and like I said, I was like real hesitant about the George Lopez character, but he knocked it out of the park when he found out who the real Blue Beetle was, the original. He looked like one of us that found out the superhero we've been idolizing for a long time. We finally found out who that person was, and that I thought that was cool. Using a little bit of the mechanical stuff he was doing.
That
and
was
the
a
lead,
really neat touch, like his reverence for the Ted Kord Blue Beetle.
Yeah, so he was happy. He goes, "Who's that?" And he goes, "You don't know. It's before your time." I was like, "George Lopez, don't be saying my line like that." That was me first. But I thought he hit that. I really liked the George Lopez character, his uncle. He's that one uncle, that's the crazy guy. So I thought that was pretty cool. But the main actor, he knocked it out of the park being Blue Beetle, trying to get his powers and then not wanting to do it, and then his dad coming in. I thought that was a good touch too. A lot of people were a little bit crying about some things because the way that they carried the way that he got to do the superhero role. The family was pretty much pushing him to do. They're like, "You got this power now. It was a gift to you, so use it for good." And I thought some of that, like I said, I talked to a few people. It was a streaming show before it was nominated as a movie, so people thought maybe that could have messed it up a little bit. But all in all, I really liked it. A few other things, I had to nitpick a few things, but Susan Sarandon knocked it out of the park. The way she was acting, she just owned the villainous role. I felt like she was really the villain. The way she died at the end, I thought it was kind of lame. But other than that, I gave it 4 Dapper Dans. I gave it 4 Dapper Dans.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like Paul was saying, there's a lot of references. If you grew up.
Yeah, because there's one part where they're escaping with the truck, and they have all this technology, and y'all just gonna let a jalopy just take off on. Was it? Only went to see
it's the Becky G.
Becky G.
Just her voice.
Yeah, I was like,
just her voice. I know that's why Paul's disappointed. He feels cheated. He thought
that's why he was angry.
No, I was like, the fight scenes were good, all that stuff, but like some of the stuff that they did, it's like y'all left this thing unoccupied. They just went in there. And then the grandma to learn how to use the weapons like that. I was like, come on now y'all just going in the middle. But it was good. The father and son scene was really good. I thought that was really good. A father would always try to make their son go the right path, and I thought that was pretty touching. A lot of people in the theater cried. Not me and Billy, because we were like, we were doing reviews, so we weren't crying.
Watch what you're saying, because I don't want to do spoilers, man. I don't want to do that.
What? No, I was explaining the movie. What I liked about the movie. Okay.
So I think both of these guys hit on different stuff. One thing I was going to make sure to mention that they brought up. Yeah, I mean, there really was, like, when I was looking at the film, when I was watching the film, it felt like when we would go to visit my dad's family in the Valley during the summer times growing up. It felt like walking into that house there in San Juan, Texas. It just felt, there's so much familiarity. I actually have a cousin named Rudy who's a lot like the Uncle Rudy. And then I have an uncle, too, who's...
A lot of people have said that. Yeah, I have an uncle named Rudy.
Yeah, like that uncle that says that, that kind of stuff. And And that's why, like, I know some people take an issue with the Batman as a fascist line, but like, if you have that uncle in your family, you know what kind of stuff he says at Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Well,
You know,
when they see the movie and they see what, because like I said, he's all into the Blue Beetle. It's like Blue Beetle or nothing. It'd be like, okay, what about this character or that character? You're like, oh, he was finding every little flaw about them, and that's what I thought was cool. That's what I said. Like, when he found out, I thought that was cool because he was like,
yeah.
that's my hero right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you're gonna take the mental for that? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll say this, like, you know, I didn't realize it was going to be that emotional a movie.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You know,
I didn't think that they would go down.
like it hit home in a whole different way. Like it landed, you know, for me, you know, just because there are some similarities with my own personal life experience and just kind of what was displayed on screen, and I just thought it was fantastic. You know, it was a little bit cheesy at times. It got a little bit cheesy at times, but I think that they did a really good job of walking a line to make it appealing for adults who have seen a bunch of superhero movies, but also for little kids that could go and watch it. And again, like I said, you know, my wife more so was not a fan of like the multiple curse words, but at the same time, it wasn't like just completely overboard. And there was a lot of scenes that were played well and sweetly that, you know, all in all, it made it more than made up for it. So my big encouragement is if you want to see, you know, more quality DC films, go see this movie, because like I explained to my daughters as we were leaving, we bought these, like, and I brought one up here to show while I was live, but they love it so much that she came up here and she got it and she took it back downstairs. It's these little backpacks that AMC Theaters was selling, and they called them like popcorn vessels.
Yeah, popcorn vessels.
Backpacks that look like the backpack.
The Beetle.
It looks like the back of the Blue Beetle costume. My girls love those, and I don't buy that kind of stuff, but I bought it because I wanted to send a message with the one vote that these companies are going to pay attention to, and that's my dollar. It was expensive for a family of four, because my son's not here right now. For a family of four to go see this movie was very expensive, but I still wanted to do it because it sends a message to the people that make these decisions. And so when they see these things selling out, when they see a lot of people coming, and it was a largely Hispanic audience that was there. It was a lot of whole family, like multiple generations of Hispanic families sitting in the theater. So, you know, if you want to see more quality, and it was a quality DC film. I loved the first Shazam. The second one, I felt like there was a big misstep with the villains that they chose. You know, Black Adam, I don't know about that. And then, you know, it's just been kind of, there's been a lot of tumultuous stuff, but Blue Beetle felt like a breath of fresh air if you're a DC fan. It was a well done film. Yeah, there's not a lot new that you can do under the sun, but this wasn't meant to be like a Christopher Nolan Batman film. That's not what this was. It was a popcorn crowd pleaser, had cheesy moments, surprisingly emotional moments, relatable moments, some really, really amazing fight scenes. Like I could see where the extra money they got to go theatrical came from, like where it went. But some the suits and the fight scenes looked a lot better. And I'm going to say, Susan Sarandon did fantastic as the villain, like as the lead villain, but the actor who played Carapax, he also did really well. And I thought he's like the new Danny Trejo or something, because he was fantastic. And so the fight scenes were good, and there was a lot of good stuff going on in the movie as a whole. So I do recommend it. You know, I recommend it. And, you know, if you want to see better DC films, if you want to see more Hispanic led films, and if you want to, you know, if you just want to see good movies that aren't a sequel, like the 10th sequel to another film, you know, go support this film. It's a great, fun movie. You can find cheaper ticket prices like during the week or a matinee feature, but go see this movie and support it because it needs it right now. Like from the first to the second week drop off, that's the big thing they're going to be watching. How much of a percentage did the box office drop from week 1 to week 2? so that you can still make your voice heard, you can still put it out there. Big, huge shout out to my boy Zolo Mariduena. He's the lead actor that played Blue Beetle. I've called it since the first episode, since the first 5 minutes of Cobra Kai. He is a star, and he carried this movie with charisma, charm. He's got acting chops, but he's also got comedic chops, and he knew how to flex both muscles at the right times. I mean, he carried it. And it's hard to carry a feature film as a young actor. I haven't been this impressed with a young actor carrying their own film since Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. And that was a long time ago, and Heath Ledger went a long way. God rest his soul. But so, yeah, huge recommendation. Sorry, I'm going to stop raving about it. But I love the movie. I thought the lead actor was great. I thought the cast was fantastic. All of them, not just George Lopez, who was great, but Bruna Marquezine, the lead actress, the romantic lead for Blue Beetle, she was great. The sister just knocked it out of the park. So yeah, so lots. Yeah, she was. Ted's poor daughter was solid. Like, she was really solid. Like, they had a really emotional scene together, and it was good. Like, I was surprised. I think she's like a fashion model. It was the bottle or the Beetle backpack was $35, and so I went ahead and bought it. I bought 2 of them, one for each daughter, and I don't ever do that kind of stuff. But I said I want my dollar to be heard by the people that are going to make a decision whether or not this gets a sequel and a third one. Because I really do hope, politically, the director has his own opinions, and he's posted a couple of things here and there, but that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, whether or not I disagree or agree is beside the point. He did a stellar job with this film, and he needs to get a chance to do the second and the third one, and they need to bring them all back for it. So I'm real excited about it. Recommend it. Let's go ahead and bring on the rest of the panel, or bring back the rest of the panel, and let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat and see what they say, real quick. Let's see. We're going way back here. Okay. Reggie kept posting clickbait video titles about it being a potential bust. I've seen a lot of that. It bothers me. It really does bother me. Made me real nervous about the fate of the movie. I'm nervous too. It needs to do well, and it's right there on the fence. Lucian Darth is asking, where do you go to join? You go to the. It should start showing up on the homepage. You can exit, close the app, and reopen it if you want to see the channel memberships. You can also check under the community tab, but it should be on the homepage. There should be a list of those who have joined and and a button that says join. Reggie kept posting. Okay, yeah, there it is. Pearson says, I think the suites are going to draw sales. In my opinion, it has an anime feeling with that suit design. That's true. I think the suits, yeah, they're fantastic. I hope Blue Beetle does well. I'm Team DC. I hope they find a way to make a comeback. Me too, because I just want more comic book movies, and I want some really good ones. No, I'm not Jewish. I'm 100% American of Mexican descent. Pearson says the global impact of Blue Beetle, in my opinion, should be the focus. North American sales are tough, but we're still the driver for the global box office by far. Bar none. We are the driving force of the global box office. Gerald Yates is smiling. L Green Machine says I'm going to watch it after the show. Okay. I watched TMNT recently. Need to wait for some extra money to get to Blue Beetle with my son. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's a great movie to take your kids to. Like I said, a few curse words, but apart from that, and then some moments of peril and a genuine emotional moment. My daughters did. They did. One of them did cry at that scene. And if you've seen it, you know the scene I'm talking about. But still. It was a great experience. They came out and said this is the best movie they'd ever seen. They loved it. They were very excited about it. Let's see. Pearson says, my missus enjoyed it. My stepson has yet to see it, but is interested in it. And I think really that's going to be the longevity of this movie, is word spreading that you don't have to have seen 15 movies in order to enjoy this one. All right, Pearson, 4 Battles of Collector's Goo. That's his new hair gel line. Bottom tier. I need to hit that IG review, Cross. Yeah, check it out. It's over on IG. I'll be dropping a video one as well. I'm partners on the hair gel startup. All right, I always wondered if Paul might have been Hispanic. Paul, do you want to shatter any illusions?
No, my mom is my dad's Greek, my mom is Hispanic, well, from Guatemala, so
Yeah.
half.
I bet Billy likes novellas. I enjoyed the movie. I just thought Paul was from Tatooine.
Tatooine.
And I'm actually I'm gonna go back and watch it again. I am going to go watch it a second time when Miss Collect's giving me my allowance for this week.
Wow.
Let's see.
That ain't happening.
Laughing. Mr. Collector, Billy, aka Billy. All right, what's Mr. Collector's movie? I heard he saw it also. Yeah, we're gonna have him share when we get to Market Watch. El Green Machine says, "I'm that uncle."
Yeah.
Pearson says, "Have not enjoyed a Hispanic-inspired movie this much since Coco." That's right. That's right. It's
like I said, if you're Hispanic descent and been in the household, a lot of the Easter eggs that they do, then people were just like, oh, and laughing and saying, going along with it, and it was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool to add that in there.
Yeah.
What
you got?
Oh no, I was just going to show. They were asking where you join. There's a button now. You can't really see it too clear, but when under the video, there's a
try refreshing. Try refreshing to see it. But we're going to get to channel memberships in just a few minutes, folks. Okay, so Pearson says he got that hot chick. Man, she was gorgeous. She was beautiful. She's a fashion model, but she did such a good performance. I was shocked. She was a solid actress. She was great. Riverado, transitioning from a streaming show to the big screen is no small task.
I think that's what
not been out the past month. More credit would be coming the movie's way. Very true. And hey, I'll say that I'll agree that because that's a big thing to point out. This movie, remember, it started out as a made-for-streaming feature film, but then they saw early cuts of it and they pumped more money into it to get it to the minimum theatrical level. And I think they did it to up the visual effects, because there's a couple places where you can see the visual effects. You're like, but it's okay. But you can see that, especially the fight scenes between between the two suited up characters. You can really tell that they put some extra money. They probably added some footage and added some parts of those fight scenes that weren't originally there. Just really good stuff. I think it was. There's a lot going on this summer, and so it did get a little bit overshadowed. But I was really impressed with it, and I just say, hey, y'all go and check it out. All right, so hey, let's move on to our next thing, because a lot of you have asked about the channel memberships. So we're going to get to those. We're going to go and get to those right now, and then shortly after that, we're going to go ahead and do our second giveaway during the channel memberships. But then we'll also bring out Mr. Collector for Market Watch. So we've got channel memberships are now live on the channel. You've seen some folks have already joined. Thank y'all. There are a total of 5 giveaways. I'm going to bring it back over to Weapon X so he can show this special gift that's going to go out to the first 5 members that join tonight. Let me let him check it out. So this is the Batman The Dark Knight Returns boxed set. And let's flip it around and check. You can see the mask there on the front. And you can see some of the artwork on the box. All right, so it's a copy of The Dark Knight Returns graphic novel, but you're also getting a mask, a cool Batman mask inspired by the comic that is boxed in there with it. So this special box set, we only have 5 of them to give away tonight, but these will go to the first 5 channel members on your second month of membership. So looking forward to that, to giving these away as well. So we bring it back over. Thanks for showing that off, Weapon X, and thanks for procuring those. He went and picked those up for us. So big shout out to him. So yeah, if you have joined, if you're one of the first 3 to join, you are guaranteed one of those sets. It's coming to you in your second month of membership. But then yeah, we'll get into the rest of the channel membership. So here's the deal. Channel memberships have gone live. This is a way for you to support the channel in a more direct way with extra money. Now, other ways that you can support the channel, you can let the ads play before, during, and after the live streams and the regular videos, because that helps to support the channel with ad revenue. You can support the channel by dropping super chats. We don't push those as much, but we will moving forward. You can drop super chats here in the chat of like $1.99, $4.99, $5.99, $10.99. But at that point, you might as well just go ahead and become a channel member because you get some of the cool perks. But then a direct way, and then you can also support by buying merch. I'm going to be completely redoing the merchandise and bringing it to a lower price point. And introducing some brand new merch once the fall starts. I've already gotten some of it in. There's some cool stuff, some stuff that you've never seen before, but I'm looking forward to offering that for you as well. And then you can also buy comics from me on Instagram as @expensivepaper.co. If you follow @expensivepaper.co, that is my sales page. I decided to just create a whole different brand just for selling comic books. It's already populated with about a dozen different things. I'll be dropping a whole bunch more on it as time goes on. So that's another direct way to support, where you can just straight up buy a comic book, and that support helps support the channel. But channel memberships is a way that you can support the channel, and it's definitely something that you should consider, because I'm pulling it up here real quick. We're going to get to the tiers in just a minute. There's 3 tiers that we're launching with. Okay, so there is a new join button that is on the channel homepage. All right, it's bottom line, channel memberships help directly support the channel. And so I would encourage you to click that join button if you'd like to learn more about it. Memberships are special because A, it supports the channel, B, it continues to build this community, and C, it offers sustainability for the channel. Like it helps the channel continue to expand and grow, and it helps us to give more focus to the channel because it's bringing in more for the channel. All right, perks that we're offering. I'm going to go ahead and get to those. Let me go ahead and pull those up right now. All right, so the first perk that we're going to be offering is called the Man of Steel. So this is for $4.99 a month. You will get custom emojis. I'm going to be adding them right now. It's just the logo, but there are going to be additional custom emojis that you'll like that we'll be adding to the roster moving forward, starring some of your favorite cast members. Loyalty badges. These are the little stars that are going to pop up. And I'm working on customized ones for those, and a weekly shout out on a graphic. Every week we'll be shouting out the channel members and just promoting you guys, talking about y'all here on the channel. That is $4.99 a month. That's a way to say, hey, I want to support the channel and get some cool digital features. And this is the opening and introductory level of support for the channel. The second one is the webbed wall crawler. This is $9.99 a month, and this features the custom emojis, the loyalty badges, and the weekly shout out. But it also has an extra perk that is the custom monthly haiku that'll be written by me and read by a cast member of your choice during an episode of the giveaway show. So what does that mean? So a haiku is an ancient Japanese art form. I'm going to read a sample about everybody's favorite cast member right now. This gentleman right here. Paul, this is a haiku I wrote for you.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me I got to do the moods though. I got to get the mood like kind of in the right place. Here you go.
The only thing I'll tell y'all is that Billy ain't reading nothing, right, Billy?
You're killing my vibe.
You ain't reading it, right, Billy?
No, here we got to set the tone, the mood. A lone gray
Yeah.
figure, a bright pink room with Billy. Together tonight.
Yeah.
That is a custom haiku written for Paul. All right. So, all right. So here's the deal. For the custom haikus, these will be done every month. They'll be read on the giveaway show once a month. And that's right. There's a special form that all channel members at the $9.99 tier and up, there's a link for you that you will click on. It'll show up once you join. You'll click on it. You'll fill out the form, and you'll get to choose which cast member you want to read. So it could be Paul, it could be me, it could be Weapon X, Mr. Collector, JT, even one or two other names that you might.
It'll be Paul.
There.
It'll be Paul.
No, Billy ain't reading nothing, right, Billy?
It'll be Paul. Paul will be busy. Thank you, everybody.
I ain't gonna be reading nothing.
All right. All right.
Right, Nerd Amazing. That was I don't know what that was. Billy left. Look at what Carlos did. Billy left. Billy gone. Billy gone. Yep, Nerd Amazing. I don't know what he was thinking.
Nerd Amazing says that does not feel right at all.
Nope.
All right. Okay.
Billy.
So.
Billy gone.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, so membership, I'm not sure. Yeah, there should be a join button showing up for you. It should also show up on the phone because I've watched it. I've seen it show up. So it should also show up on the phone. But make sure try closing out the browser or the app and reopening it and seeing if it shows up, because it did go live. I did make it live right before the show. So that's the second. That is the second membership tier. Custom haikus done for you and read by a cast member of your choice each month. That's right. Monthly on the giveaway show, a new segment will be haikus from the heart, and we're going to be reading those. And they're going to be just as funny as you would hope for. Others will chime in on them. And of course, getting to see your favorite cast member read some of these ridiculous haikus is going to be well worth it. All right, so the $9.99 a month channel tier, that's what that one is, channel membership tier. Last one is the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is going to be $14.99 a month. That will include custom emojis, the loyalty badges, the weekly shout out. You will also get a custom monthly haiku. And then, in addition, the $14.99 a month tier will get a quarterly care package from me featuring at least one curated comic book plus other goodies shipped to you, the lower 48 states only. Okay, so the thing to explain about that is that due to shipping, it is at the $14.99 tier. I did want to be able to add more value. I'd originally considered having it at a $9.99 tier, but I just kept looking at trying to add more value to the package, and it had to land at the $14.99. So what does the word curated mean? What that means is that these are books that I'm picking out and ordering enough of for every channel member. These will be books that, in some cases they may be like, you might I wouldn't say they're spec books, but I would instead say that they're books that are curated, books that I think are really cool and worth having, fun stories that I've come across or heard about. Samples of that might be The Mandalorian #1 cover A, the new Brave and Bold series starring Batman and Damian Wayne, the cover A of issue #1 for that. Also, another one might be the John Boy Myers Power Girl variant for Power Girl #1, her ongoing.
Hold on. Pearson made a good comment to you. What if he wants to pay the shipping because he's in Canada, but he wants to do the I guess the top tier one.
Yeah. So Pearson, here's what I can do for that. If you want to join, if you want to go and join and stay in it, what I will do is this week I will add I will go ahead, because if there was enough international buyers and people that want to support internationally, we can add additional new tiers for our international, for those who are going to get shipments internationally. And what it would do is it would just factor out the shipping across the quarter, because these will ship out every 3 months, and it won't be on your anniversary. It's going to be on predetermined periods as they go. Now, if people start like subscribing and unsubscribing and joining and unjoining and stuff, then don't do that. But we will figure out the but yeah, if you're interested and you're in Canada, we can add a Canadian membership tier, and we will absolutely get into that. But yeah, thanks for asking about that. That's a great question, and that's why I wanted to preview these and put those out there and see. But yeah, Pearson, you'll get credit for being a member. And then next week I'll show off the other tiers, or just keep an eye out if there's additional tiers, and we'll let you know about it. Okay, but thank you for that big question. Oh no, okay? I see people are okay. The emojis are already in use here.
Right. You're already using it.
Yeah. Hit that thumbs up. This helps at CrossCups share the content via the algorithms with other YouTubers. Cheers. Hey, thanks, Pearson. Thank you for doing that. That's a good idea, Darth Lucian. Call it the Alpha Flight tier. I like that. Or it might be the Knucklehead, and that might be the Wolverine tier, because Wolverine is.
Well, he said that he joined the Dark Knight, so he's going to talk.
Yeah. No, don't worry. You're still going to get credit for it, buddy. But we'll put the Canadian tier in there, and it'll be the Wolverine tier, I think, or the Alpha Flight tier, something there. But we'll go ahead and do that, because everything has to go through YouTube for the for these channel memberships. Everything has to go through YouTube. Like, you can't send extra money outside of it for like extra shipping or stuff like that. But yeah, so we'll add a tier, and that's a really good idea. Thank you guys for doing that.
You're welcome.
And let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Weapon X says the haiku segment will end up being poems by Paul. I like that. All right, Wolverado says Carlos the curandero. Curator. Pearson says, okay, thank you. I've joined as a Dark Knight. We can discuss it. Cheers. Hey, thanks, buddy. It is much appreciated. Yeah, there you go. Boom shakalaka. Strange brew tier.
Strange brew tier.
We'll see about that. All right. So, hey, these are the 3 tiers that we're launching with. And like you heard, those are what they are. But yeah, curated books means simply, and what I'm going to work to do is the care packages will include more than just comic books.
And Carlos' signature.
I will work to try to vary it up.
A weapon signature.
You what?
A weapon signature.
A Weapon X signature.
Yep, and a Carlos Collect signature.
I don't understand.
I don't know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
All right, Paul will take my cash job floor laying money via PayPal, friends and family. I'll pay him under the table.
And there will be a Mr. Collector signature. Yeah.
All right. So these are the tiers. Make sure and drop in the chat. Tell me what you think, or send me a direct message on Instagram. I'd love to get your feedback on these channel tiers. Like I said, the Man of Steel is $4.99 a month and gets you digital perks. We will be adding more custom emojis as we go, but I did want them to be exclusive to this channel. Webbed Wall Crawler is $9.99 a month and includes the custom monthly haiku.
Oh, Wolverado, new member.
And then the Dark Knight membership tier includes the quarterly care package featuring at least one curated comic book, plus other goodies shipped to your Lord. And the other goodies is going to be stuff like stickers that you've never seen before. In fact, I'll go ahead and share, because I've already started getting the merchandise that's going to go into the care packages. So y'all remember I was doing stickers a while back. So these are much bigger. So
wow.
These will be going in. Yeah, these are like 3 inches. The original.
So that's the Dark Knight tier one, and then you have the literal one for the
little tier.
Yeah, for the little tier.
Wait, the what?
Is it size? The sticker get bigger is what he's asking for each tier.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Cheer.
these these are just some of the things that'll go in the quarterly care packages, and they won't be the same stickers. I've been working with a couple of artists for some special.
He said, "Oh, Wolverado, man, that is too cool."
Some special pieces of artwork that are being prepared even as we speak. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. We got you, Weapon X. All right. So, let's see, Paul. Okay, Wolverado. Hey, congratulations! Thanks for coming aboard, Wolverado. Glad to have you on. Excited. And remember, hey, we do have a Weapon X. Why don't you show it real quick? Show the box set before you step off. So yeah, so the first 5 members that join tonight on your second month of membership, you're going to get one of these box sets right here, The Dark Knight Returns.
There's the mask in there, signed by Carlo.
You're getting the mask. No, I'm not signing it. I'm not going to ruin it for you. And then here's the it's the trade paperback. This is a really cool thing to get. So if you don't have one of these, getting this, and these are not going to be cheap to ship either. So this is a really cool kind of little thing to throw in there.
It's a classic. It's a classic Frank Miller. I mean, it's if you're a collector, you know it's important.
Where's your mask at? Let's see it.
So, let me open it up. Yeah, let me open it up right now.
Don't.
No, these are all still sealed. Paul has not gone through them and looked for them. So.
All right, autograph headshots.
Did we get a little?
Wolverado says had to get my fat butt out of jail and join on the laptop. The original headshot that was used when he went for the role of Robin. Got to support the. Hey man, we appreciate it.
Wolverado is Team Paul. There you go. We
get a little piece of Mr. Collector's hair. Hey, you never know what will end up in there.
That's kind of.
Never know what will. Liz spewing blasphemy Wolverado.
I knew it, Wolverado. I knew it.
So we've got 4 members. There's only one more left. One more.
Yeah, so we only got one left.
One left, guys. Thank you to the guys that have signed up for the membership.
Yep. These are like thank yous for the charter members today. Charter memberships.
That's really cool because you guys are charter members. All right, so we got one more spot. One more person can get one of these shipped to them as a fun, free welcome to the family. I'm looking forward to getting these out to everybody. All right, glad that y'all are hanging out with us tonight. All right, so hey, you know what? It's the giveaway show. It's time for another giveaway. So we got the Miles Morales little package here that we're going to be giving away.
Ring the bell.
Well, he stepped away. He stepped away.
He had to step away.
He stepped away for just a moment. Paul, do you really want to give away that Blue Beetle book?
Yeah, since we were talking about Blue Beetle, I figured you'd like me. I'd send it out.
Dude, I want that book. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Did you get more than one?
Nah, I only got one.
Okay.
Hey, but like I said, it's from these guys.
I have a little bit of silver, but not really. Yes, it was great. I love that. Okay, Paul, let's do it as a bundle with these Miles Morales books. Let's do them all as one.
I can drop it to you tomorrow if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. I need to get it as soon as possible. Okay, so here's the deal. This Blue Beetle book plus these 3 Miles books, all of these in one mega lot going out to one lucky winner right now with the hashtag that I'm about to drop here in the chat. All right, here we go, folks. All right, is hashtag Blue Miles. Hashtag Blue Miles.
Blue Miles.
Blue Miles in order to win this big what do you call it? This big lot right here. All right, so hashtag, you're going to get 4 books in the lot, the 3 Miles Morales books, plus that slick Blue Beetle book that I am super jelly of because I didn't get one. But yeah, super cool. But here, show it up again. Show it off again, Paul.
All right, so like I said, this is Blue Beetle number 1, but what they did from here is that they got the movie poster on there, but it's a foil from these guys, and it says movie poster for Blue Beetle number 1 that came out. So.
Awesome.
Yay.
All right, so yeah, hey, so drop it in there. Remember, hey, I'd love for you to consider. I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. For a couple weeks, I've seen people subscribe and then unsubscribe. You don't have to be subscribed to the channel to win. You don't, because I don't want to do that to kind of like try to force you to join. To subscribe to the channel. I want you to subscribe to the channel because you like the channel and because you want to support the channel. So those are really the only 2 reasons I want you to subscribe. You don't subscribe. Don't feel like you have to subscribe.
Oh, Green Machine says if he wins, he'll give you the Blue Beetle.
Oh, that's very sweet, Green. That's very sweet. I'm rooting for you to win now. But yeah, seriously, for the subscribers, I'd love for y'all to subscribe. I'd love for everybody that stops in to watch to subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take anything away from you. And I'd love for you to hit those notification bells, but it's completely up to you. And hey, no matter who you are, if you win, I'm going to ship your winnings out to you. Okay. Now, the international shipping notwithstanding, because we do have to work out the shipping. We'll cover up to the first $16 in shipping, but beyond that, we do ask you to chip in. And some of you are waiting and letting the pile stack up, so it's worthwhile to ship it. But apart from that, yeah, I just want we just do this to give back into the community, to give out into the community, and to get people in the mode and the idea of giving to others, of doing acts of kindness. I love to see act of kindness posts and books that people have sent out for free to somebody else just because. It's always a cool thing to see. So thank you all so much for being here tonight and hanging out with us. I hope you consider becoming a channel member because it would mean the world to me, and I'm really excited about this. I've been working on it all summer to try to get those tiers just right, and I feel like it's a good, solid collection of tiers. Now, some of you might wonder, well, you've seen other channels with memberships do like giveaways, like do raffles and stuff for only channel members. We don't do that here because that's actually against the rules. It's not allowed, and it's something that can get your channel demonetized. What other channels choose to do is up to them, and I'm not going to say anything about it, but here we're not going to do that. And hey, we have the giveaway show, so we do giveaways every week. So we'd love for you to consider doing that, and then consider supporting in other ways the channel, because it helps the channel continue going, and we really do want you to do that. And I'm really excited about these quarterly care packages because I want to make them really special and packed with value so that people look at it and say, wow, this is a great this is a great value that I'm getting. So so check it out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I see all the hashtags, Blue Miles. Yeah, so okay, so it looks like we are close. Let me go ahead and share that screen, and then we're going to go ahead and...
Y'all get in, guys. Y'all get in for the bundles. Hashtag Blue Miles. Let's get it.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got 18 entries. People.
Let's get it, guys.
Books. All right, hey, good luck to everybody. Okay, I saw
Carlos collects 1.
What are you talking about? I haven't even run it. All right, yeah, so drop it all. Good luck to everybody. Thank y'all for entering to win.
Good luck, everybody.
Right now, in 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is the giveaway for this bundle.
Oh, Carlos collects. Come on, Carlos. There he goes, Carlos.
Jaguar. Jaguar, congratulations, Jaguar. All right, Jaguar is the lucky winner tonight. Hey, Jaguar, make sure that you drop a message on Instagram and say, hey, make sure and drop a message and let us know. Let me know about your shipping info. I want to make sure that it's at the top of my Instagram direct messages. So Jaggy Laud is going to get these books. Paul is going to give me the Blue Beetle book tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And we will get those out to y'all ASAP. All right. Hey, congratulations to our winners tonight. And congratulations to the to our channel members. That's a huge vote of confidence that y'all are giving. And I think y'all are going to be really, really excited about how it turns out and some of the books that are going to be going into the first.
Green Machine says, sorry, Carlos. I tried.
It's all right. It's all right. All right. Yeah, Jagulad, make sure and reach out and get that shipping info over to us because we want to make sure and get you your book in a timely manner. And that's one of the things that can delay is if we don't get information from you. So real quick, just to run over it, I did hear from Mr. Collector. We are going to hold off on tonight's Market Watch because it's already 11:30. And he's going to hold it off for next week when he's feeling a little bit better. But he is sick. Make sure and tune in for him. Couple just to recap them real quick. The channel membership tiers that we announced tonight is for $4.99 a month, the Man of Steel channel membership. For $9.99 a month, the Webbed Wall Crawler. And then for $14.99 a month, the Dark Knight. And then we'll be adding a Canadian shipping tier for those who want to support and join at that level. So thank y'all so much. Collector is actually behind. He's actually backstage right now. So he's here. He's here. So congratulations to our winners tonight, to Jaggy Laud and to Joffrey Castro. Congratulations again. Make sure hit me up with your shipping info. Looks like Weapon X is back. If I can bring up the whole panel now.
Ooh.
And then so we got 4 channel members. Last chance to get the Batman The Dark Knight Returns mask and book set. If you join tonight before this live stream ends, you will get the 5th one. So make sure that if you are interested in doing so, that you do so. And I will make sure and say that it is at any tier. It doesn't have to be at a specific tier. I'd love for you to choose the higher tiers, but just making the commitment of subscribing and then sticking with it for the first couple of months, that will get you on to, I don't know, Paul's got all kinds of giveaways that he's doing right now. So I don't know. I don't even know what he's showing off right now. Some people want that poster there.
No, it's Art Adams. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. It's Art Adams.
Oh, wow. Where did you see Art Adams?
Right there.
No, where did you see him?
I see him all the time. My book.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that y'all vacation together.
Yep.
All right. Hey, so thank you all so much for being here tonight and tuning in for another episode of the Giveaway Show. I hope you had a good time. And above all, you're the most important part of tonight's proceedings because
thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that.
Because without you, the chat, none of this would be possible. So we thank you all for hanging out with us tonight and for tuning in. We're looking forward to announcing our channel sponsor very soon. But yeah, that hasn't quite been locked up yet. But we did want to announce the channel membership. So y'all make sure to check them out. Also make sure and look who's tuning in. Sanskrit Collectibles.
Oh, look at that. Carlos and Weapon X Class X.
Nice.
What
Thank you.
Way to go. Way to go.
Hey, all man, right. Stans Group.
Hey, so make sure our Monday night live stream, make sure you check out episode 100 of Monday Halls Live. It is live here on the channel. It is the last episode of the show, formerly known as Monday Halls Live. We are transitioning to a different show. with a different title, a different feel, a new cast, and
About time you got rid of Mississippi and JT.
A very exciting new slant to that show. Also, make sure on Friday night at 10 p.m. Central, join me for a live stream interview with John Dexter. He's an independent comic creator with 2 books out, Alpha Dogs and Dime Store Detective. He's had multiple successful Kickstarters for each of his titles. So make sure you tune in for that as well, because that'll be here this Friday night. So I hope you can join us for that. Also, just a quick shout out again to my cohorts on the Monday night lineup: Izzyverse NYC, S Vaughn 82, Geek Out with Roscoe, 22 Comics, Cupo Comics, and yours truly, Carlos Collects Comics. Hey, we're glad that you joined us and hung out with us tonight. Let's see, Stice Cream. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday,
Starscream.
Starscream. Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Starscream. Glad that you are. Hope you're enjoying your birthday. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Glad that y'all were here and got to participate in the festivities with us as we announced the channel memberships. They are live now. You can join them. For our Canadian fans and viewers, we got one more spot, and you get before we close the episode, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. This box set is yours just for joining, regardless of tier. It'll ship out your second month of membership. So if you want to join and get a hold of one of these, then now is the time to do it. We've already got 4 folks that have done it: Gerald Yates, Pearson, Brooklyn Born, and Wolverado.
Don't delay. Call now. Don't delay.
Call now.
Our operators are standing
Don't call
by.
y'all. Like Wolverado said, he got his lazy butt off of the bed and went on the laptop, guys. So go on ahead.
And then don't believe Paul, but
ooh, look at him. He's showing Booster Gold. Ooh. Oh, you missed it.
What is the Booster Gold? Where was that? I missed it.
I mean,
missed it. Ooh, look at that Booster Gold.
Isn't he friends with somebody?
Ooh. Oh, yeah. So me and Weapon were talking. That's why they introduced Blue Beetle to move him out the way, and then they're going to bring in Booster Gold. Yeah. He said,
Yep.
I'm actually doing work on the computer. I just want to say, before we go, I just want to say, y'all can do like Las Cruces, been a channel supporter for a long time on here. Always here, always leaving a comment. If y'all get any of these, whoever wins, y'all can actually tag us on Instagram. We like to see that. And he did a nice post. I thought that was really cool. And yeah, y'all can do that too, man. Post it on there when y'all get y'all's books and saying that the giveaway show. Shout it out on there.
What do we got? Gerald, Pearson, Brooklyn, Wolverado. When y'all get these, I want to see pictures with the mask. So that's what I want.
They ain't gonna take it out of there. Don't listen to them, man. You guys can do whatever y'all want with them, man.
That is it. Right?
Don't worry, guys. I bought an extra one, so we're gonna have Paul wear this mask.
I ain't wearing that. That don't even fit me.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna get that thing. I want to get one.
He wants to wear it. but thanks to Wolverado, Brooklyn, Pearson, and Yates for being the channel members.
Yeah, very excited to have y'all on board for.
It's been a long ride. When we started the giveaway show, it was just me and Carlos talking on here. I was like, well, we could just talk off of here, but yeah, it's come a long way. We got Weapon now, and then we got Collector. We got Collector on here.
There's some other guy, right?
We got Collector on here.
Collector.
Yeah, we got Collector on here. We got Collector. We got Weapon on here. Got Carlos on here. But no, thank y'all for always supporting the channel, and it's come a long way. And y'all are always here every week with us, and I know these two don't give y'all any good information, but me and Billy give y'all the right information. I get messages after the show like, great show, great information. I don't know what Carlos and Weapon and Collector were talking about, but you and Billy always keep us informed. That's why we're here.
Awesome.
All right, Paul. Thank you. And his Blue Beetle is up. All right.
Blue Beetle.
So all right, what the next final thoughts and shout outs?
Woo,
Yeah.
woo.
No, Paul was saying, thanks everybody for joining the membership. It's been a while. I know Carlos has been talking to me for a while with this
Carlos.
idea about, doing them. So it's really cool to see it come to fruition for him and actually have people joining up. It's kind of, cool to get that feeling. Oh man, people actually want to subscribe to what we're doing. Like Paul said, we're just, chatting about comics. There's nothing, exciting per se about that. It's just, us nerds here talking comics, with the rest of y'all. So we appreciate y'all kind of watching us and giving us a little forum to kind of talk about comics that we're excited about, that you're excited about, and that you guys want to talk about. And like, we said, we still have one more.
One more, guys. One more. With the mask and the trade. Was that the trade for all of it? Of the Dark Knight?
Yeah, it's the trade. It's the entire series. So
yeah, Frank Miller. When Frank Miller was when he was good. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Not the ones now, but yeah. Definitely. So yeah, no, thank you.
Oh man, did you see the other book that's coming out? What he did? Oh my goodness,
that's a whole other episode. No, but thanks everybody for joining us on Wednesdays, and we appreciate it.
Awesome. Hey, thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart for everybody that tuned in tonight. We had a great crowd hanging out in the chat. Lots of people stopping in to say hi. And it's always fun. And like I've said before, and I continue to say because it's 100% true, this is one of the highlights of my week. I love getting to hang out with each and every one of you, see you in the chat, get to hang out with this exceptional panel and cast that we've got here. I do want to go ahead and do something. Now, I don't do this very often. And I understand that not everybody is coming at it from the same place that I am. But every once in a while, I like to go ahead and just close things out with a prayer. I'm going to do that because I've heard of a lot of people that have gone through a lot of things. I know, Roscoe lost a furry member of the family not too long ago from Geek Out with Roscoe. TM Nerdy was in the hospital the last I'd heard. I don't know any details about it, but he did post that publicly on social media. So I felt like it was okay to share. Jesus from Spec Tales podcast was unable to join us on Monday because he's very sick and getting over what he's got. And then I found out that Mr. Collector also was sick as well. So just a lot of people going through a lot of different things. I know I've had my own things that I've had to go through. And it's always nice. It's always great when we know or hear through the grapevine that people are thinking about us and sending positive vibes and prayers our way. So I'm just going to say a quick little prayer. And for you, it may be you just bowing your head and closing your eyes and sending positive vibes their way. But I just want to lift these folks up. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So God, we just lift up right now all our friends in the comic community because there's a lot going through a lot of different things, some that I'm not aware of, some that maybe I didn't think about right now. I know that even some members of the chat here have gone through some different some different health challenges and injuries and things like that. But we just lift up Mr. Collector and Jesus to you as they're struggling through this illness. I pray that you would just bring healing to them, keep them safe, and give them time and energy or time and space to rest. And God, I pray for Roscoe as he's still grieving and dealing with the loss of that family member. God, pets are family members, and we know that this member of the family has been handed over into your care. So God, but I know it's never easy to say goodbye here in this life on this earth. So I just pray for comfort and peace to that family as they're walking through that. And then for our buddy TM Nerdy, who was in the hospital or maybe still is in the hospital, I just pray that whatever that situation is, that you would just bring healing, bring solutions, and just bring just comfort and peace during this time. And for everybody else that might be injured or sick, I pray for the same thing for them, for healing, for comfort, for peace, and for just them to experience a glow of warmth, and to know that a community is thinking of them and lifting them up with positive vibes and prayers. And pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. So, hey, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for hanging out here. And we will be catching up with you later. This is for me and the rest of the cast of the giveaway show. We have enjoyed hanging out with you tonight, but we will see you next time. So y'all make sure and take care, and thanks again for being here with us. So, and for big thanks to Paul, because
Paul.
Yep.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. You hear that, Billy?
Paul. All right, y'all have a good night. We'll see you.